What's up, guys? Matt here with Moment with Matt. We're going to talk a little bit about the current economy and the current state that we're living in with the coronavirus and how it's really affected all of us in your life, in your family, in your job, in your business, and kind of maybe what we can do to combat that or how we can kind of go about our lives as normal as possible with what's going on. So stay tuned. Don't forget to like and subscribe our videos to get notifications. We'll be right back. Man, I love doing that. So the coronavirus and what to do about it. You know, I'm sitting here with this basketball in hand. I got my goal right here to keep me going without sports on TV, no March Madness, which is usually big in everybody's lives in this time, typically. But right now we have no college basketball, no college athletics, no NBA. The stock market, you know, it made a little rebound yesterday, but it tanked the worst since, I believe, 1989. And so a lot going on. I'm in a real estate business, and so that does directly affect us. This is a little different crash than it has been in past years, say 2008 with the big crash that everybody, you know, is fresh on their minds, and then back into the 80s and all the way back before that. And so really want to do kind of talk about three things here. You know, number one, talking about how to approach your business when it comes to something like this. And preparedness is key. And I'm coming to you, you know, mid-March during this thing, and preparedness, I get, is probably useless, but it's something you now can think about for the future when situations can arise. Because did anybody see this coming? No. Did we expect some kind of bubble or some kind of dip soon? Most likely, yes, because we were due for one. It's just kind of the law of averages when it comes to the U.S. economy and its history. But, you know, preparedness, we put a lot of our money into real estate, for example. And maybe the market does slow down because people don't want to get out of their homes. And that's, you know, recommended right now. We don't want to be in groups, and we want to keep the spread to a minimum. And so it's causing less people to go out. And so we are prepared in our business, for example, to do our deals over the phone. We are part of a great group that I've talked about many times. We're developing great strategies to close our deals over the phone. And as long as we can still close them through a title company, we're in good position, and all that seems to be going smoothly. A lot of people are working from home. We had a staff meeting on Tuesday of this week talking about how to approach this and what to do because of maybe we're going to have to work from home at some point. And so we are prepared to work from home. And so there's service industries that are being hit, and there's not a whole lot you can do for it. But, you know, take care of the people that have taken care of you, whether that's your customers or your employees. And so always building that reserve is huge in any business, because you can't bank on a government bailout. Now, I know they are working on things right now to help the consumer and help small business owners in these tough times when doors are closed. So it is tough. So being prepared for this by putting your money, either diversifying your money or putting it back into reserves, really can put you in a better position when this is, you know, and like I said, we're in real estate. So I'm fortunate that I do not believe this is a long-term issue. I believe this is a short-term with a big bounce back. I think we will have a big bounce back, but it's weathering that storm and the loss of jobs in the meantime. I have no doubt that the job loss will come back and that people will be getting their jobs back once this is settled. But in the temporary, you know, we're working with our tenants on our rental properties on how to accommodate them in this tough time. So just be mindful of other people, be mindful of you know what you're, you know, transmitting this and being out in public and doing the things that you would typically do. So while you're quarantining yourself, I suggest this. I'm not an expert, so I'm not going to try to coach you on it, but go find different ways on Google and YouTube to make extra money while you're at home. You're going to be spending a lot of time at home, and I know you're going to get bored out of your mind. And so there's multiple ways through different platforms to earn aside, you know, wages. Maybe if you lost your job, or maybe you're wanting help and you're working on commissions, or you're working on tips, and you're not able to get those while you're quarantined and while you're not being able to work. So find other ways to make money. Always have something that's kind of on your terms on the side that you can do, and stash that away for times like this. Number two, we talked about last week, health and fitness. What do you do? I'll be honest with you. I actually got up at 4:30 this morning and headed to the gym because I thought everything was fine. It had been open all week, and not looking at social media bit me in the you know what. And I showed up to the gym at 5 o'clock, and all the lights were off and it was closed. And so luckily it wasn't too far away from my house, but I turned around, and what did I do? I put a workout together for myself. And there's many things you can do. You can look online and look at home workouts. I know I post some on my social medias to kind of keep people and give us some ideas of what you can do. So, playing around with your kids, get active with your kids. You're going to be stuck in your house, for a long time. So get out there and get active with your kids. Groceries I get are tough. Maybe a little more home cooked meals now. I did see where all the frozen foods are sold out at most places. So I guess people are not wanting to cook either in that time, and I don't blame them. So just be mindful of that. Don't let your health take a hit while you're at home for these next few weeks or how long it may last. So always things you can do at home. Some cardio exercises, some HIIT workouts is what they call them, and just some weights, whatever you can use around the house. Use milk cartons. I've done it before we had dumbbells and things like that at our house. So different ways you can do that. And another thing that is we can talk about during this pandemic or whatever it may be. We've talked about the income side. We've talked about income in business, and we've talked about your health and lifestyle. What about your family? You're with your family and you are quarantined for days. The kids are out of school. I'm sure you're just wanting to pull your hair out right now, and it's driving you nuts. But as tough as it may be and as crazy as it may be, enjoy it, because you won't have those opportunities forever. And take that for what it's worth. I am still in my office currently. We're still working, but I am fortunate enough to be able to work from anywhere that I want to work. And so being with your kids and enjoying your spouse or your boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever it may be, significant other, is huge, and really can do a boost, and really could look at it in a positive way, as opposed to it's driving me crazy, because it will. You drive anybody together for a long period of time is going to drive each other crazy. I've had many college roommates where we were best friends going in and we hated each other by the time we moved out, and it happens. But these are the people that are closest to you, the people that you trust, the people that you love. And so, enjoy those moments. Go outside when it's able to. It's here. It's been raining for the last few days. Figure out activities to do with your kids, and find a movie night with your spouse or your boyfriend and girlfriend. And so really soak that time in and enjoy it through these tough times, because everybody needs each other right now. There's not a lot we can do about it, and just hopeful that everybody does what they're supposed to, and the economy comes back quickly. I believe it will once this is all settled, and I think we'll have a quick bounce back, and everything will go back to normal, and get some sports back on the TV for all those sports fanatics out there. So like I said, we appreciate it. That's business, income, lifestyle, health, fitness, family, the most important things in your lives, in whatever order. Hopefully families first, and take care of them and enjoy that time. So we appreciate anybody and everybody that watches this. We're always appreciative of our subscribers and our viewers. We hope that you continue to hit that subscribe button so you can get notified of future videos when they come out. So take this time, enjoy it, and weather the storm, and we'll be back in no time, better than ever. Bye.